Welcome to Math Beyond Borders. Mathematics Simplified. Geniuses. In today's video, let's talk about how to deal with radicals. But before we delve into that, let's try to understand what radicals are. Radicals or roots, called in some places, or to the power 1 over to the power of any fraction, they are called radicals. Okay, now radicals are a very interesting concept, so let me explain it to you. So if you see some number written like this or just like this without this 2 here, without having this 2 here, they mean the same thing. They are called square root. What does a square root mean? Square root means that it has whatever number is inside this umbrella or this tree or this bus stop has to be divided into 2 equal parts. So for example, if I have square root of 4, it means that it is square root of 2 times 2, which means my final answer should be 2. So square root of 4 is 2. Okay, you remember there is the opposite of this is square, where 2 times 2 is 4. The square of 2 is 4. So and let me quickly take this off because I wanted to start with it, but let's say, so and how are they opposite? So they are opposite in terms of this. 2 square is 4 and root of 4 is equal to 2. Now do you see the relationship in that? That when you use this sign, when you used this square here, it meant you multiply the number with itself. And when you did a root here, it means divide it in a way that there are 2 equal parts of the number, right? Or for example, let's say 3 square, and what is square of 3? 3 times 3, and 3 times 3 is 9. And what will be the root of 9? It will be the same number, 3 times 3, which is equal to 3 at the end. So how we can understand it is that if there is any number with a square inside, let's say it was 2 square, this square can cancel the root and only the number should remain. Okay? Right. Let's do the same with cubes. Okay, so in cubes, for example, let's say I have a number, let's say 64, right? And I want to check cube root of 64. Now when it was 2, or when there was no number or 2 written there, I had to split it in 2 parts. When you see a 3 here, you have to split it in 3 parts. So now I need to find a number that when I multiply 3 times becomes 64. So the cube root of 64 is 4. So cube root will be 4 times 4 times 4. And as I said, equals cube root 4 cube. Now you see 3 over 3. So this cube root cancels this and the answer is 4. And similarly, we can do all the operations of cube roots, then the roots of 4, roots of 5, same way. 4 in some places we call it like 4 root x or 5 root y or 5 or whatever. I mean, this is how you write it and this is how you talk about it. Okay, I hope you understand it. If you do not, please let me know. I will put another explanatory video for it together. Okay, but now let's look at how to do radical operations. So for example, if you have 2 root 5 times 4 root 5, what will we do? What we will do is we will write it like this: 2 times root 5 times 4 times root 5. Now 2 and 4 can multiply straight. So 2 times 4 is 8. And root means 2 times there should be 5, right? So 8 times 5 equals 40. Now because there was no number here, it is a square root. So I put in, so 2 5, so 5 square cancels the root, so 5 is left. 8 times 5 is 40. Okay, now let's do the addition operation of the same. 2 root 5 plus 4 root 5. Can someone guess what it would be? Well, one tip could be that it is done like variables when you use x's. But let's see, it will be 2 plus 4, 6 root 5. That's simple, right? Just remember, just like you cannot add 2x to 2y, you cannot add different radicals. If it is 2 root 5, you can only add it to any number that has a root 5 along with it. Similarly, the minus operations and the divide operations take place the same way. For example, if I have to divide, let's say 2 root 5 divided by 4 root 5, right? What I will do, I will do 2 root 5 over 4 root 5. Now this root 5 can cancel the root 5. Root 5 divided by root 5 will be 1 over, and 2 divided by 4 is 1 over 2. So 1 over 2 is left. That's it. It was easy, right?
Thank you for learning with us. Please share the video with those who you think may need it. Also, if you want to request a topic, put that in the comments section. So until the next video, keep learning, keep questioning. Bye.